The job hunt. Sometimes landing a job feels like an impossible quest or a treasure hunt. You know the treasure of a dream job is out there, but after wandering in the desert of a job search, your hope of ever finding a job may feel bleak. Whether you're looking for full-time work after graduation or a part-time or summer job, this presentation will help you identify the strategies that will lead to success. Career advisors have identified at least 15 strategies that are commonly used to find jobs. How many can you think of off the top of your head? You probably thought of many of these job search methods. You may have even used some yourself. On the other hand, some of these job search strategies may be less familiar to you. A job search club is a group of people who are working together to find work. These may be set up by churches, civic organizations, or unemployment agencies. Some groups also offer online support. A civil service exam is typically used by people who want to work for the federal government. Professional journals are put out by professional organizations and are usually specific to a particular field like human resources or nurse practitioners. Sometimes a job, internship, or volunteer position can lead to full-time work. These type of experiences help you get your foot in the door with a company. There are probably other job search strategies. Can you think of any? With more than 15 job searching strategies to work with, how does a job seeker get started? Well, believe it or not, professionals have studied these methods and found that some practices are more successful than others. These statistics are taken from Richard Nelson Bowles' What Color is Your Parachute? Success rate is defined as finding a job within 6 months. Do you find any of this information surprising? Many college students rely primarily on internet sites like Monster.com and CareerBuilder to find jobs. Yet for most people, this method is not very successful. Even asking experts or unemployment agencies for help may not be the best strategy. That's right. One reason job seekers have trouble finding jobs through job posting is that only a small percentage of jobs are ever advertised through any media. Let's think about this. Some jobs are only offered internally within a given company. Some jobs are created as people get promoted or appointed, and many jobs are created with a certain individual in mind. So, how do you tap this hidden job market? First, let's look at what the research says about successful job hunting strategies. Do you see a pattern here? Most of these strategies ignore whether a job is posted and instead look for leads based on your interest or connection with a potential employer. So what is the number one best way to find a job? What do we mean by a comprehensive career search? Maybe you're thinking, I just want a job, any job. Why should I go through some long process? Well, many employers do not want to hire people that just want any old job. Career professionals will tell you that you're more likely to find success if you spend time at the beginning making sure you know about yourself and the job market, rather than just spending time sending out as many resumes as possible. So hopefully I've convinced you to spend time on a multi-step job hunt. Now, how do you get started on this adventure? Luckily, your ASU Career Development Center offers a ton of resources to get you started. If you're having trouble identifying the skills that make you marketable, you may want to set up an appointment at Peer Career to take a skills assessment. You can then talk to a career counselor about where you can find employers that fit your skills. If you've already have some target employers in mind, you may want to come to the Career Development Center to learn about successful methods and materials for approaching employers. These include networking skills, resumes, job prospecting letters, and interview skills. Another great resource is our Career Gear system. Think of Career Gear as your built-in job searching network. Remember how we talked about Monster.com and other online sites as less useful to job searchers? Career Gear is different in that all the job postings are targeted for Appalachian students and alumni, so you can usually contact employers directly about jobs and networking. Also available through Career Gear is our Career Information Network. This is a database of alumni and friends of ASU who have volunteered to help you in your job search. They may not have a job opening in their company right now, but they're willing to help students get those foot in the door opportunities like internships and informational interviews. You can even just call them to ask questions about their job and see if it's a good fit for your skills. Especially if you're looking for part-time or summer job in Boone, you need to check out the student employment website. Taking on a part-time job is a great way to grow your network and gain experience. I'd like to end with just a few words about networking and the hidden job market we talked about. You can find more networking tips on our website. But remember, when job searching, networking is the best tool for finding a new job. Networking is just making an effort to communicate with other people about your career development. You can start with your family and friends. You'll probably find that you know someone who knows someone who might be able to help you find a job you'd love. Once you've identified these key people, you can set up informational interviews with them. Informational interviews are not to ask for a job, but instead to find out more about job opportunities within a certain field so that you will be prepared when there is a job open. Traditional face-to-face networking is still the best method for building and maintaining valuable relationships, but don't ignore online network opportunities such as LinkedIn and Facebook, among others. If you want to know more, check out our website, careers.appstate.edu, or set up an appointment with your career counselor. I wish you all the best in your job searching adventure. I hope you will visit us in the Career Development Center, John E. Thomas Hall, 3rd floor, or just give us a call at 828-262-2180.